Hi ASIANA, I'm Vinita Kalia and today I'm going to show you how to carve a pumpkin. So for the first stage we're going to draw a lid, which is what we will cut. So a rough circle shape, big enough for your hand. Usually it's best to draw a little triangle so you know that the lid will fit back in. So we're going to mark that here. Right, and now we've drawn the shape, we will cut it out. Now we have this marking as a guideline. I've just made mine a bit bigger. I've got a carving set, but you can use a normal kitchen knife and it works just as well. And what we're gonna do is use a rocking motion. So stab it first, gently, and you're gonna use like a rocking motion to follow the lines. So we're gonna keep going all the way and then we're gonna cut the lid off. And there we have our lid, and it can easily pop back in using the marker. The next stage is to take the lid off, and as you can see we need to now empty the inside of the pumpkin. The best way to do this is either to use your hands, or if you've got with me, you have a bowl and a spoon, and it might be easier to scoop it with a spoon. So we're gonna just pull it out. The insides can then be used later on with pumpkin pie, some Indian dishes. So as you can see, there's a lot of seeds. They're good. You can dry them out, and you can also make pumpkin seeds, which are very healthy to eat. So this can take a few minutes, and it might be best to use the inside and the back of the spoon and to carve the inside to make it more hollow. So by carving that, it makes it easier when we draw the face on the inside. So it's just thinning out the pumpkin, as some pumpkins can be very thick and hollow. So we just want to make it a bit easier when we carve our shape. Also, at the same time, we want to do the same thing with the lid. And we just want to make it a bit flat. And we don't want any of the insides, just the top. Okay. I'm just drawing the face lightly with some pencil, just going over it. So now we are just going over the shape that we want, so it's clear. So when we're cutting, we can see it very clearly. There's the eyes, there's the nose. And then the mouth, so we have a funny shaped mouth here. We're going to give it some fangs. Okay, so there we have the face. So this is what it will look like, and now we just use the knife or a carving knife and we will cut out these objects. So we are just going to slowly carve using that rocking motion the shapes that we can see that we've drawn. If by accident any extra pieces get cut off, you can always use a toothpick from your pattern that you've created and you can just pin it back in. So there we have the first eye. Do the next one. Should be the second one, and they just pop out quite easy. So it's always best to start with the smaller pieces, so the eyes and the nose, because once you take out the big piece, like the mouth, the pumpkin becomes more fragile, so you're more likely to have less control and the pumpkin will not hold as easy. there's the 2 pieces there. So as you can see, we've already got the nose and the eyes. And then we just move on to the mouth. Start from one side and just be very careful with the detailing. Now, very slowly on the inside, just push, and there we have it. So you just need to tidy a bit on the inside where the loose bits of pumpkin are.